Nihilism drapes the soul in fog. Men, a pale gray haze where meaning once stood. Every sunrise feels rehearsed. Every smile, hollow, and questions spiral. Why strive? Why hope? Why live? Scripture meets this emptiness head-on. It does not shame the seeker. It does not rush to tidy answers. It extends a hand into the void and names the silence. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity, says the preacher in Ecclesiastes 1:2. He who chased wisdom only to find it fleeting as breath, he piled up pleasures only to watch them vanish like mist. I said of laughter, it is mad. And of pleasure, what use is it? Ecclesiastes 2:2. No teenager's rebellion, no momentary doubt, a lifelong ache. He turned every joy into question, every victory into dust, and he called it a chasing after wind. That wind slipping through his fingers, leaving him empty. Then there's Job, a man spared no suffering. He lost his children. He lost his wealth. He lost his health. And he sat on ashes as the world preached comfort. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle. They come to an end without hope. Job 7:6. Not a poetic flourish, a confession without hope. His friends spoke platitudes. God spoke with a whirlwind. But the whirlwind did not erase Job's grief. It acknowledged it. It welcomed his questions. It transformed sorrow into encounter. Psalms plunge deeper still. They bleed into the darkness. They name agony. We dare not speak. Why, Lord, do you hide your face from me? Psalm 88:14. Could you say that to God? Psalm 88 ends in shadow. Darkness is my closest friend. 88:18. No rescue arrives. No sudden dawn. That psalm teaches there is dignity in honest despair. There is space for tears in the sacred text. Psalm 56. Whispers of divine closeness in pain. You have kept count of my tossings. Put my tears in your bottle. 56:8. Not I'll fix it, but I see it. I hold it. Scripture does not pretend the void doesn't exist. It psychs you up. It offers no cheap comfort. It leans into the abyss, because before resurrection, there must be the grave. Before new life, the womb. Before silence broken, the long, pregnant pause. And God does not skip birth pains. He walks through them. He carries them. These ancient voices teach us how to feel the emptiness, to give it language, to stare at the void and refuse to blink. We are invited into the experience, to live the tension, not to bypass it, because only when we have faced the darkness, only when we have named the abyss can we recognize what truly saves. But that revelation is yet to come. For now, pause in the quiet. Sit with the ache. Let the words of Ecclesiastes, Job, and the Psalm. Into the darkness comes a single word. Behold, I make all things new. Revelation 21:5. That promise doesn't deny the abyss. It declares a path through it. Jesus steps into our void, not with lectures, but in flesh. He knows fatigue, grief, betrayal. He does what no philosophy can. He transforms absence into presence on a hill outside Jerusalem. The sky darkened, silence fell. He carried every unanswered question every ache, every doubt upon wood and nails. My God, why have you forsaken me? Matthew 27:46. Even the Son of God tasted the ultimate void, not as spectator, but as sacrifice. He absorbed the emptiness, so we might never walk it alone. And then the stone rolled away a tomb, meant to end hope, became a threshold of promise. He is not here. He has risen. Luke 24:6. Not theory, not metaphor, but living reality. Death could not hold him. Darkness could not swallow the light if Christ has not been raised. Your faith is futile. 1 Corinthians 15:17. Without resurrection there is no anchor. But if he rose, then every shadow finds its edge. Every valley leads to a mountain, for you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Ephesians 5:8. Light does not erase shadow. It defines it. Christ offers not a pain-free life, but presence, a companion in the fog. Surely I am with you always. Matthew 28:20. Always in the lowest depths and the highest peaks we rejoice in our sufferings, because suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance produces character. Character produces hope. Romans 5:3-4. Notice the sequence. Suffering first, then hope. The gospel honors the crucible. It wrings hope from the refining fire. And that is how the Bible answers nihilism. Not by ignoring the void, but by flooding it with presence. A presence that bears the weight of every unanswered why. That stands in the silence and speaks life. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1:50. Not darkness gone, but light undefeated. We live between two truths. The void is real, and so is the voice when nihilism whispers nothing matters. We whisper back everything is held by scars, by wounds, by nail-pierced hands that still bear the marks. Until the final dawn, we walk this tension, haunted but not hopeless, because the story goes on beyond the grave, beyond the silence, beyond the silence, beyond every abyss. And that is our testimony.